Now from Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, welcome to Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Noah Syndergaard gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How's his season? But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. They'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
I think the key to this game is you got to string hits together. They've got a nice lineup, and if they can continue to put the pressure on one guy to the next guy, just keep adding on the hits, they're going to score some runs.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And here's a ball hit in the air. Duda ranging into shallow right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nationals leave 1. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Hit back up the middle. And a rather easy first out. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, I think the key here is get runners on early and score as often as you can. Get that pitcher in the stretch. Force the action, steal a base, hit and run. Force the defense to have to handle the ball. I don't care how good a defensive team you are, but when you continue having pressure on you, it just forces you to have to act and react to it.
Drilled to the right side. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Strasburg steps into the windup. 1-1 pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Harper will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still no score. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he lays off again, ball 3. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. Fouled back. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Granderson, one away.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Asdrubal Cabrera. Does he still make the routine play? Yes. But, man, when he was young, he could make the highlight reel play with the best of them. So fun to watch.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Stepping in now, Matt Wieters. Fastball called strike 1-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. So striding in, Jay Bruce. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. On the ground up the middle, played on the backhand, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the catcher, Matt Wieters. Biggest compliment I ever heard from Matt Wieters: nobody catches a throw from the outfield and tags a runner better than him. He'll take a shot too. He also calls a pretty good game.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Strasburg on 1-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Into the box, Neil Walker. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Walker is retired, 2 down now.
Batting 7.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Adam Eaton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
He throws him on the fastball there. Adam Eaton goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Standing in now, Steven Strasburg. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Bounce to first. Duda's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 7.
Striding in once again, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in, Travis d'Arnaud as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth. Catcher.
Now at the plate, Noah Syndergaard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
In now, Jose Reyes. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Worth. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Once again, a 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
Up next for the Nationals, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Now batting, Daniel Murphy. He reached on a single in his first try. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at-bat.
He throws him on the fastball there. Bryce Harper goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. From the stretch. And this one gets away. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. That one's in there. 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yoenis Cespedes goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Called strike, and that'll run it full. Strasburg steps into the windup. Here's the 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they're up 1-0. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And another foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Catcher, Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Dribbled up the line. Duda charging this one, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam
In now
Eaton.
is Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Granderson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 1-0. Digging in to try it again as Asdrubal Cabrera. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wieters has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Neil.
Ready for another
Walker.
chance. Neil Walker. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again. 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 21, Lucas Duda.
Striding into the box, Lucas Duda looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Strasburg. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Steven Strasburg goes quietly leading off the 6th inning. Now a ball hit hard toward first, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Worth.
Here's Jason Worth. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about what?
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Cespedes, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Ready for another chance. Bryce Harper. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
There to take this one is Duda, and that'll end the inning. Nats leave a pair. It remains 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the 3rd one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Hit in the air to center field after it is eaten. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Up next for the Mets, pitcher Noah Syndergaard.
Michael
attention,
Conforto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Michael Conforto.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row to that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Digging in once again, Jose Reyes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here it is on 3-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder, number 3.
In is Curtis Granderson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner into the upper deck, but foul.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
That's a tremendous at-bat. Saw a bunch of pitches, saw basically everything he throws, and then got a base hit to right field. Can't write it any better.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 1-0. Addison Reed is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Addison Reed.
Ready once again, Anthony Rendon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch. When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Popped high in the air. Darno has a play. 1 down.
The batter, first baseman.
Now in the box, Ryan Zimmerman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now a swing by Zimmerman and a ball well hit out to deep left field. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. And as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Stepping in now, Matt Wieters. Lifted in the air to center. After it is Granderson. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nationals on the board on the home run by Ryan Zimmerman. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. All even at 1 apiece. And here comes Dusty out toward home plate as it looks like we're going to see a double switch here. Ready for another shot now. Jay Bruce due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors on the Mets line score so far. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Turner gloves it. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Neil Walker. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To short. Turner fields it cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in, Jose Lobaton. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up 1 for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game.
Fernando Salas is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Lifted in the air to right field. Bruce has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. In to score, the runner from third. Here's Daniel Murphy now. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows that.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Weak chopper to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Bryce Harper now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Men on third with 2 down. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the Big Apple seats and gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper as the Nationals move in front now 4-1.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon. Fouled back. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. He spoils another one and will do it again. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. The 3-2 one more time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Squared that one up just a little late. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again. He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
In the air to right center. Bruce has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Nationals. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Number 45, Blake Trinan. Now playing third base and batting the 7th.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Stephen Drew.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Worth going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, that pitch was up in the zone. Sometimes on a pitch like that, all you've got to do is just touch it. You can see he got the barrel up there, and because the height of the pitch, the ball's trajectory is going to carry out of the ballpark.
Oliver Perez is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Steven Matz will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Pitch on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper is there to put it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Jose
Digging in the switch hitter,
Reyes.
Jose Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he chased it in the dirt. Lobaton corrals it, and the throw is in time. Reyes is retired, 2
Center
down
fielder,
now.
number 3. Hernandez.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and standing in now is the dangerous center fielder Curtis Granderson. He's set. Here's the 3-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Worth racing back to the track. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's the Nationals 4 and the Mets 3. Now, beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the 9th. Steven Matz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So digging in now, Stephen Drew. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz. Fouled straight back. Here comes another 0-2. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 0-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Adam Eaton. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Liner towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Nationals,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Lobaton. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line towards center field. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit.
7, shortstop.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. But it's so hard about a sinker. You have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire the side. 1 left for Washington, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Dakota Glover comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 30.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Hit to short. Turner has it. And he's set down, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 19. Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.